Yo guys, what's going on? Draykke here, and welcome back to some more... So when we last left off, we explored a lot of the map, actually. I got a whole lot more of it done than I thought I would, truly. Got all those whole floors done. We got all this done over here. And, I think that's pretty much where we left off, and then we come up here to the top of the map and find its campsite. So essentially we have this little cave system, and then we got this little hickey-doodle thing up here to explore. I don't know if that's the end of the game or not. Because I was thinking about this, I'm like, alright, well, freaking that's gotta be it, right? That's the last two areas to explore. But then I got to thinking, this is Act 2 of the game, and I don't know if there's more acts or not. And so, essentially, we're just gonna kind of wing it, as we usually do, and see where it takes us. Okay, alright, good talk. So I'm thinking we should start by going to the north of this camp, because that'll kind of loop us around and take us through all of the caves that we pretty much need to go through. So let's give that a try. Okay, alright. Gonna pull out my compass. Okay, we're gonna head to the north. We're gonna find what's in these caves. I'm gonna loot it. If there's things to loot, probably not. You can't really loot much in this game, but if there was, I would take it. Dude, this cave is dope as all hell. I freaking love it. Alright, let's see what's over here first. I think this one loops around to that other cave that we couldn't get up in last episode. Oh! What? What the? Okay then. All right. Never mind. Never mind. The fucking floor just breaks and then you go on a fucking slip and slide. Awesome. And there's a paper with whatever the fuck that is. All right, let's read it. Confidential correspondence of Section 22 scientists. Doctor, name confidential. I tested subject number, confidential. They did not show any supernatural skills. You had to make a mistake. Sincerely, doctor, name confident. Doctor, name confident. I agree with you. The second test did not show any skills. We may deem the experiment concluded and unsuccessful. The subject should be removed. We will prepare transport in Volodymyr 30. Please destroy all documentation and correspondence. Alright. So they were still doing the experiments and such. Doesn't sound like they got the results they were looking for, and they decided to eliminate the subject that they were experimenting on, which I'm guessing was a human. So they're experimenting on people. Didn't work, killed them. Got it. Alright, I'm following the story so far. What the fuck is that sound? What? What? Oh. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, he sounds super pissed. Is he looping around to me? Is he gonna come around this way? And then I gotta drop down and get away from him? Huh? How? I don't know where I'm at exactly right now. I knew my direction very well when I started this. And then that all just went down the tubes when I apparently ended up in an amusement park with a slip and slide. The atmosphere in this game is so cool. The only thing I wish is there was more interaction with the environment. I feel like that's about the only thing that it lacks. Like if I could move rocks and shake trees and stuff like that. Oh my god. Make distractions, right? For fucking flaming Bigfoot? Huh? Stop. Okay, he's not gonna stop. I guess I need to use this cave, as I figured I would. To lure him away, and then loop back around and jump behind his anus. Got it. Oh, there's another one. There's two of them, actually. There's multiple of these things. There's not just one. Apparently these experiments are pretty pissed at anybody who stumbles their way. You know what? It worked on Layers of Fear. Maybe I should try it now. I don't think it worked! I don't think it worked at all. He sounds really mad. Don't look back, don't look back, don't look back. Sean Bean, don't you fucking lose stamina. Don't you lose stamina, you asshole. You keep running. I can hear him. He's super close. Okay. We might have done it. If I turn around, is he gonna be there? Ha! He's still following me, but he's not gonna kill me. Okay. Well, what the fuck is this? I hear somebody crying. That's never a good sign. Good God. Hello? I've come to help. I know these things are assholes. I want to help you! Just let me help you. Hello? You were freaking hot as all hell. I figured as much. Alright.
I am an empty wreck, made in his image, but not alike. A servant, obedient to one master. My body is a shell, and I am ready to absorb him. Now I see the plan. I see the magnitude of devastation. The Creator summons me, and I want to be his food. I am humming his tune. I am looking at the world through his eyes. I drink the blood of his enemies and taste the rotting bodies. I feel the sin sprouting under my skin. I hear screams in my head. I hear them calling me. I hear the calling of the ones that through him have already found their eternal shelter. Free them, my lord! Free them, and take me instead! Fulfill your revenge! At the hour of my death, an army of angels comes out from the orange light. Their song is made of one powerful voice. I feel their presence, their twisted faces, their black eyes drilling into my consciousness. They demand to finish the work. Oh, his presence is overcoming me. So poor and defenseless. What have they done to you? What harm? There is a place. You were there, and so was I. A huge gate, and the Creator hidden behind it. Only those few who touched him could understand, but you could. You understood, and I understood through you.
Okay then. Alright, well, that sure was an interesting speech. Sounds like Sean Bean's, he lost it a little bit. Or maybe he's got to figure out. And all of us just don't know what's going on. That could be the case. You never know. Alright, well, I'm just, why is there a shrine? Who built the shrine? That's my question that I have. I think like I'm missing an intricate part of the story here. Who put candles in a cave, and then who keeps them lit? Where do they get wax to keep the candles going? Like, it's been like 50 years or something, right? And that's when we went to investigate these missing people? Those candles have been running for 50 years. Who does that? Who keeps them going? Is there a groundskeeper up here that keeps that shit lit? I don't understand. I don't know. I didn't freaking think I'd have to be goddamn Dora the Explorer or fucking Indiana Jones to solve these damn puzzles. I don't understand. Okay, well that had its own marker up there. Now when I checked my Steam achievements, it said I only had one more of the main story points to go. And that was the last one, so that would be that last one. But we still got this up here to explore. So, let's go check it out, I guess, and try not to fall into any more pitfalls that will lead to a slip and slide. It was very fun, but also extraordinarily dangerous. I already hear a note, actually. I hear it fluttering. Where are you? I bring you gifts. Do you like nachos? I have nachos. I can't get up there, so we probably have to actually go back and take the original cave, but it's okay. It's alright. It's okay, though. I'm cool with that. I like splunking. It's very fun. I take my little splunky gear. I attach my little ropes and stuff to the ceilings of caves. That's all I do. And then I just spelunk down inside. Oh, I plunge deep. Hoo hoo hoo. I can feel that plunge now, y'all. I like this path so far. It's very pretty. Once again, don't know who keeps these torches burning. But, I like the scenery. I like the ambience. The atmosphere is great. The roots add a nice touch. But the never-ending pitfalls of death and leaps down into rocky crevices below is not the most fun experience in the world. It's fun for me, because I don't give a shit about this character, but like if this was real life, dude, pfft, you kidding me? I'd have that splunking gear we talked about. Oh, hello. Hello, campsite. You look recently used. Are you recently used? Campfire? Huh? Okay. Alright. God, I love the freaking cave systems. Well, let's stop for a second before I die and just check out this cave. Take a good look at it. I'm gonna take away the compass too. There you go. Full scenery. That's dope looking. Did a nice job. I like it. Got a little view to the outside. You have an awesome torch. You have dripping water. You get dripping water, dude. Roots and shit tangling down, and stalactites, because they're coming from the ceiling of the cave, and I know the difference between that and stalagmites.
You think you are significant?
What? Huh?
That you will uncover the truth for everyone to see?
I didn't say that, Sean Bean.
So you can point the finger at the monster?
Maybe.
First, take a look at the mirror.
Okay. I still don't get it. I feel like I'm an idiot, truly. Should I be grasping onto this storyline more than I have been? And also, like, since the map is free roaming, and you can go to whichever site you would like to first, does that mean you get the story in, like, different chunks? Oh, this is awesome as hell looking, by the way. But also, like, you know, if you go to a point and you find a note, it could be, like, the 7th note of the 7 notes. You know what I mean? Or you can go to one point and get, like, the 3rd note. Is the story jumbled up? Or does it issue out a note depending on how you find them? So, like, it doesn't matter which one you go to first, you always get the same story progression. That is my question. That's a valid question, I think. I like that question. I'm gonna stick with that question. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is when things suck, is when they have a cave system, which I love, don't get me wrong. But you can only go certain directions in the cave. Like, it drops off, and then you can't get back up where you dropped off at. Normally it's fine, if it's a linear game, but when you have an open map and stuff like that, and you gotta constantly keep looping back around over and over and over to keep taking the same fucking path, because you accidentally went down a little hill or something like that, and then you can't get back up said hill, it's really annoying. So I actually have 2 ways to go. This one's heading west. The other one's heading east, which is probably the way out. I'm gonna keep fucking going west. Why? Why sound effects? Why? Huh? 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 I want to keep going this way, but at the same time there's awesome little caves and stuff I can duck and crawl under, and I really, really want to. Let's do it. Can I get through here? I can't get through here. Okay, never mind. Didn't want to anyways. How about over here, however? I feel like I can. I totally can squeeze through there. Oh my god, it's a good thing I never work out. It's not gonna let me back up here, is it? It's not gonna let me back up this fucking thing, is it? Stupid game. Don't you do this to me. All because I dropped down on the ice, and I'm not gonna let me back up, and I gotta walk all the way out around. Don't you do this. Don't you do it, Charlie Brown. Don't you do it. Oh, this is fucking no. Come on. Ah! 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 Working my way downtown. Walking fast. Faces passing. I'm homebound. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Okay, where the hell am I now? This looks different. Okay. Is this where I would cross up? Maybe it wasn't for nothing. Is this the bridge down here? It's totes the bridge. Okay, we're not off trail. We're in the same exact path. It just looped around. Got it. If I could fall into the sky, sing along. You think time would pass me by. Oh, you know you would walk 1,000 miles if I could just feel you tonight. Alright, well, I'm gonna look at my map. I'm gonna take a peek. I'm gonna take a gander. So we're here on this lake. Need to go to a path, which is technically to the west and a little bit north. So it's like here. Is this a path? This looks like a path. This is promising. Alright, just don't die, and then we'll be good. What the? What? Ha! Ha! What happened? Ha! Did I just get a prostate exam? What the hell? So you can't get up where I just came from there. It's a solid slope, which means that's where you come down at. So I need to keep looking until I find a way up. And then we'll go from there. Northwest, that must be the exit. So the entrance must be over here, which means we gotta go all the way across the lake and then hit that path, explore it all, and then leave via this exit, go back in the cave, and then leave from there. Got it. Okay, figured it out. Never mind. We're good. I feel like a freaking survival expert now that I can read a compass and a map. And my guy apparently does not need to eat, sleep, and or drink, which means I am invulnerable in any area that I go to in the world. The weather doesn't affect him. Am I wearing clothes? I can't see my feet. I can't see my feet. Now my hand, I might be able to see a little bit if I hold out a... Have I got a hand? Not really. Don't got a hand either. So, yeah, I'm just impenetrable to weather. In which case, I'm the ultimate survivor god. And I can just go anywhere with nothing. Naked and afraid? Pfft. Please. That show would be gone in a second. Wouldn't even challenge me. Partially because my guy, I don't have any body, so I don't need clothes, therefore naked parts kind of just out the door. Afraid? Pfft. You kidding me? Man, what am I afraid of? What would I be afraid of? Huh? Nothing. Ain't nothing. I don't need to worry about food, or water, or shelter. Clothing? Pfft. Don't need it. Even if I got paired with a really, really hot chick on Naked and Afraid, wouldn't gotta worry about it. I don't got a body. So, you know, that takes the whole mind distraction out of the game. Can't do nothing about it, so don't worry about it. Well, this frozen lake is freaking awesome. Just saying. Throwing it out there. Really cool. I like the design. This would be a really, really fun map to play on like a first-person shooter. A land battle with some friends? Are you kidding me? This would be great. Pretty certain I just fell through the map.
At the beginning, I wanted to make things right.
Uh-huh.
I believed God itself touched me.
Yep. I fell through the map.
That I have received a chance, a compensation for the evil that was brought upon me.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Then I understood that it is not God, or good, or restitution. Just a tool of revenge.
So, Sean Bean, that was a lovely story. The problem I'm facing is I fell through the map. Again. So, I'm stuck underneath it. Above me is the lake, in case you guys don't know that. And this is the rocks that would be on said lake. I am just on the terrain that was placed for that lake to be placed upon. And so I can't actually get up through because I fell through, and now my guy can't get back up through the terrain. Okay, we're back. So, had to quit the game, of course, because I fell through the map and restart it. And then, when I did that, Bandicam shut down, which is my recording software, for those of you who don't know. It saved the footage, luckily, so you would have seen that up until this point. However, I did that, and then, you know, I closed out my webcam and all that stuff like that. It had to compress the video, which took a lot of time. And now I'm back here, which means I have to walk all the way back to the lake, all the way around, listen to Sean Bean's lecture again, and hopefully don't fall through the map. So, lots of fun. Can't wait! Okay, I think we're semi-back to where we were before. I can see the fires again, and so I'm really, really hoping... Yep, okay, there's the music. I'm gonna stand right here, because I think what's happening is it's like pulling information, the narration and all...
At the beginning,
Yep. So we already heard this. I'm just gonna overtalk over Sean Bean. I think what's happening is the game is pulling the audio and rendering everything ahead. And when it does that, it tends to glitch out, is what I think anyways. And also, I see a guy standing up there, a little fire guy.
that it is not God, or good, or restitution.
Okay. I'm
Just
gonna
a
walk.
tool of revenge.
I think the same exact thing, Sean Bean. But I'm guessing that's what's happening anyways, is when it pulls new information, it, like, reloads the map. And when it does that, you fall through objects if you're standing on hi, buddy. Oh, okay, didn't want to talk to you anyways, fucker. Whatever, I don't care. So because this lake is an object, which we just found out, or at least the ice or any, whatever it is, it's reloading it, and then I'm falling through its geometry and getting trapped beneath it when it reloads it. Whereas the terrain, like this is terrain right here. If I'm standing on this, I should be okay. Maybe. But the last time I wasn't, because when I fell through the map before, it was solid terrain that I was standing on, so, you know what, whatever. Also, fuck all of that over there. Fuck all of it. I'm just gonna go right up this ramp. I like this ramp. This is a nice ramp. I feel like this should go on a pirate ship leading up to it. And it's, like, decayed. This is something from Pirates of the Caribbean right here. I like it a lot. This also looks directly out of Pirates of the Caribbean. So, Caribbean? I don't know. Whichever way you want to pronounce it, I don't know. I didn't know I had to be a fucking linguist to know movies or to know references. I feel like I get corrected either way. I don't know. I don't care. Who took my hot dogs?
Are you coming to me?
That's really creepy. Number one. Number two, I'm trying to, but not in the way that I initially took that. Okay, bridge. Great. Can't wait to fucking cross a slippery, frozen log covered in snow. That's not wet at all. Sure. Okay. Alright. Just gonna shimmy along this cliff. I'm gonna use my feetsies. Okay. Side by side. I'm gonna sidestep a little bit. I'm gonna make my way down here. Up here, I suppose. In this thing with a roof over its... This is nice, actually. I would put a shoulder here. This is great. Good protection from the wind. What? What the... Ah. Oh, Sean Bean. Sean Bean, you're such a prick. Ah. Is this something I have to time? Or is it gonna stop? Okay. It stopped. Good. Alright. So why is that thing trying to kill me? Last time it tried to help me. It freaking hid in the closet and told me I needed to hide in the closet. Or maybe it was trying to help me. Maybe it was there to stop me from going underneath the rock so I wouldn't get crushed. I don't know what to believe. Who's my friend? Who's my foe? Really, the fire Sasquatches aren't very friendly. Why are you in the ground? The fuck is wrong with you? The fuck, dude? Okay. I'm gonna leave you to your business, whatever the hell you're doing there. And where do I go from here? Probably the other way. Can I get up here even? Nope, of course not. Okay. What? Ha! Wha! Ha! Okay. Let's just creep along this log again. I've done this a few times. I know how to do it. More coordinates. Not even gonna pay attention to them, because I really don't care. Thought that was a bear trap for a moment, not gonna lie. Okay, we got two paths. We can go up, or we can go down. I'm thinking up, because I like high places. They're good vantage points. I feel like they have treasure. Anywhere low is too obvious. It's a lame man's place to hide things. Anybody can get to those locations. The high places, however, require a skilled cliffhanger. Like Sylvester Stallone. Or me. I hear a paper like freaking crazy, too. Where's that thing at? What? Huh? Huh? Hi. Up? I don't understand. So, that person's appearing, like, to help me, it seems, to warn me. And then Sean Bean's the fucking fire ghost, it seems. I don't know what to believe! What? Ah, what? Ah, what the? What the hell? Oh, fucking stop. Just stop it. Stop it. Alright, please don't kill me when I read this note. I just want to read the note, okay? Just don't jump me for a second.
The weather is pretty good. We have the wind at our back. We arranged with the locals that they will give us a ride to the location of the second camp. We helped them unload the carts and waited for the horses. At approximately 4 p.m, we set off to continue our journey. We managed to replenish food supplies so we could eat something on our way there. The horses are moving slowly. It's making me sleepy. It's getting dark. The second camp was an abandoned village. We found a house to stay at overnight. In total darkness, we started setting up a fireplace. Everyone cut themselves on nails sticking out of the boards. Apart from that, everything was okay. Then, it all started.
I know exactly what she's talking about. I don't. Ah. 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 Do I have to crawl? Is that a thing I gotta do? Or do I even have to crawl? Probably, right? I've been on a diet. I've been trying to stay away from all the candy bars. More coordinates. Great. Can't wait. I'm obviously gonna go for the staircases lit by a torch. I mean, come on. You give me a side path, or you give me a torch lit path. And I'm gonna choose that torch lit path, because logic. Let's keep looping around. Maybe we'll find something, like this. What is this? What are you? Oh, great! Awesome! Exactly what I thought would be on top of this mountain. Is this thing made of bones? Is this terrain made of bones? How many people died here? Holy crap! And if this many people was here and died, how is it such a big secret? It's lit up by torches. I don't get it. What the fuck are you? What the fuck, dude? Okay.
My dear Vera, I'm spending my time in the Institute on long walks in the park. Only here I can find solace. Only in the shadows of the trees. My thoughts are peaceful when I see how the sun brushes the green leaves and the wind covers my face in a gentle, warm blow. The doctors say the worst is behind me. The breakdown was temporary. It's difficult for me to say what triggered this state. I know you'll never forgive me for what I've done. The tragedy that I've contributed to shall never find any justification nor explanation. I can only cover it up with madness. But I am aware that this is a pathetic excuse, and I'm not able to hide behind it. I take full responsibility for what happened, and I am prepared to be punished. The doctors, however, say I will probably not leave the Institute. You must know I would rather rot in prison 100 times for what I have done to you. I have to confess, I tricked you. I knew you would never, ever want to hear what I have to say to you. That is why I sent my friend with this letter to your sister, and after a lot of persuasion, she agreed to read it to you. I thank her from the bottom of my heart for this. I'm ending this letter. I want to bore you no more. I love you and believe that someday, hopefully, I will be able to tell you all this in person. Luckily, my friend Anton is by my side at all times. He was the one that went to your sister. I hope this letter finds you both well and in good health. I wish you all the best. Forever yours, Vitaly.
Okay. So Sean Bean was losing his mind, which we kind of gathered. They put him in an institute. I'm guessing this is a wild guess, but based on what we know from the notes and such, he was probably one of the test subjects that they experimented on. And so because of that, he is indeed the fire monster spirit thing. That is my best guess at this. That's all I got. What? Oh, what the fuck? What the hell? What's happening? What the? What am I supposed to do? Is it gonna kill me? I don't trust the orange mist. Maybe I should run. Probably should run, right? Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's just go. Cave's collapsing. I don't know which way to go. I don't know what to do. Orange mist. Okay. I don't know where to go. Through here? Okay, I see you. Hi. Hi, what's up, buddy? Hi. Fucking love you. Okay. Orange mist coming there. This is so epic still. Oh my god. What? Okay. I feel like I'm still going the right way, regardless of the rock and shit like that that's falling from me. Yeah, that's probably actually the right way. That indicates where you should go, because it's falling in front of your path and blocking you, and then the fire spirit thing appears and helps you. I still don't know who that is, but they're very helpful. Oh, a campsite! Okay, let's run up here real quick. The music's still playing, though, so I feel like I shouldn't stop. What? What? Ah! Where do I go? Oh, okay. It dissipated. Alright, great. Let's just keep running down here. I don't know where else to go, so let's just make the escape route. And this is that west path, the northwest path that I saw originally that I wanted to go up, and I couldn't go up. I could only come down. Alright. We did it. We found the note. It was very interesting. I liked it. The fire antler thing was kind of creepy, though. Not gonna lie. Alright, so given that we found that, there was only one more place on the map, which is 6247. 6247 would be... 6247 is there. So I'm guessing we would need to take this path and go up there. And that should be the last marker, if I'm thinking right, because that one's now scratched off of our list. Right there, 752. So that's the last coordinate, which means it's probably the last piece of the story, and we need to go there. Let's do it! Okay, well this is new. I was working my way back home, or downtown, whichever way you want to take it, and we made our way to this thing. So this is really neat looking. I like it. I like it a lot. Can I get out there? Probably not. It's water. I don't know if my guy can swim or not. Probably not. Most games like this you can't swim, and it's instant death. So I'm just going to avoid it like the plague, but it's really dope looking. Good job with the scenery. I like it. I approve. High five. Well, this is just freaking rickety as all hell. Alright. Well, I feel like we need to try to get down there, right? There's two directions. I can go that way with the candle, or I can go down this way. Is anything over there? Huh? Doesn't look like a note or anything. So let's just try this path instead, and we'll see where it leads to. I can hear a paper now. Somewhere. Oh, great, path's ripped out. Awesome. Can I drop it? Okay. Freaking nailed it. Is it right here by the candle? It's right here by the candle. I totally just walked right over it.
Strange sounds coming from the forest did not let us sleep. It's hard to tell what it was. It sounded to me like someone was calling me, but the rest of the group said it had been some kind of humming. We will ask the locals if we meet them again. In the morning, everyone was a bit scared, but after breakfast, our moods improved. We set off up the river. The snow isn't really that deep, but it's wet and it sticks to the skis, so it's hard to move. We passed a couple of cliffs, and after a couple of meters, the area became more flat. Finally, around 5:30 p.m., we stopped to set up a camp. It is our first night under canvas. We were very tired. We tried to prepare for tomorrow's walk, but hunger was stronger. Then exhaustion overcame us. We sat around the fireplace and talked, or rather whispered. We were afraid to speak louder because of the surrounding atmosphere, as if this place was sacred or haunted. At last, we took shelter in the tents. Somehow, nobody feels like sleeping. We thought someone was passing by on the trail nearby, so the boys went to check it out, but there was nobody there. Maybe it was some animal. Again, I can hear the sounds from the forest.
They're starting to get freaked out, man. Some shit's going down. And I know what's in these woods. I've seen it with my eyes. Yeah, some people don't believe me. They say I'm crazy. They say, oh, that's just crazy Draykke. He sees things. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I've lived it. I've been grabbed by a fiery Sasquatch. Don't ask what happened after that to Scream on Black. Really dark things. But I've been grabbed before by them. I know their evil deeds. I've seen it. I've tasted it. That really leaves nothing to the imagination, actually. That whole thing about the screen going black, that just kind of goes right back on that. There's no question about what happened at that point. Sorry. The fucking... Okay. Yep, let's just read this. The human psyche. Dr. Vathas on delusional disorders. I have encountered an interesting case. Last year, during my stay in the Moscow hospital, there was a patient there who assaulted a woman. He kept on persisting that his friend told him to do so. He also claimed that he was an officer of the government agency involved in studying unexplained phenomena. As absurd as it sounds, this man created such a strong illusion of those events in his head, of the life he never had, giving lots of detail. We analyzed it, we tried to confirm them. Of course, there was no reflection of reality in any of it. Here I wish to explain the patient suffers from delusional disorder, among other delusions of influence, possession, or persecutory. I have lately received information that he started claiming his... I don't know what happened there. I have lately received information that he started claiming his body was falling apart, which means he has developed the Cotard delusion. The delusions are based on abnormal thinking and surrounding oneself with fictional reality, bogus events, and non-existent people. The patient does not acknowledge presented evidence that what they think is true or false. They even try coming up with their own evidence confirming their version of events. This was the case with this patient as well. He described documents which he claims he saw with his own eyes. Obviously, there was no confirmation in what he had said. We determined that our patient's problems lies with the event in 1959 when a tragedy occurred in the Urals where 9 ski hikers, mostly students, died. Unfortunately, we were still not able to explain how the patient could be connected to those events. It is possible that the information itself could have caused a serious trauma. Okay. Well, based on what we know so far, he wrote that letter to someone, I'm assuming his wife, and they said they assaulted a woman. So it's someone he was very close to. He was going out of his mind, delusional of course, and that's when shit hit the fan. So he hit her, they picked him up, and they was studying his disorder. We also found a note earlier saying that an outlaw had escaped and was dangerous on the loose. So is it possible, then, that he was locked up, he escaped, killed the people in the mountains, and that's where he gets his evidence from, if you want to put it that way? I don't know. Something to think about. It's a mystery. Okay, I like mysteries. So luckily, at this point in time, I actually know where I'm at, which is a good thing. And also, I found out, last time I was playing, I noticed it, but I didn't really do anything about it, and then I noticed it again in editing. I think you can use the campsites to travel to other campsites that you've unlocked. So if you miss something, it's easier to travel, which I think is a cool game mechanic. And we're going to try it, because I know where we're at right now. We're by these 4 pillars. There should be a campsite right up here to the north somewhere, and I'm going to try to use it to travel one to the south, and see if I can get that last piece of the puzzle, that last piece of story that we need, that will complete things off. Alright, here the trail kind of splits off. So that one goes the trail I already went. This one cuts to the right, and it should have another bridge. I don't think they classify logs as bridges, though. That might be that's a bridge right over there. Okay, we haven't been this way. This is the way to that note. So I need to cross. Good. And then go across this bridge. And that should put us on the trail right to that location, which will be the last piece of the story. But I don't know if it's the last piece of the game, because like I said, it's just Act 2. I don't know if there's more acts or not. I don't know. I don't know that much about the game. I just bought it. I didn't know if I had to be freaking amazing at navigation, or know exactly where to go. I didn't know these things. Hey, it's a campsite. Alright. Oh, I found a tower. Oh. I've been looking for this thing. I seen you in the distance. I didn't know what you were. I figured you were a tower of some kind. But now I know for sure. Okay. It's getting all of a sudden really dark and super loud. Why is that a thing? Where do I go? What am I wearing? Why am I naked? Alright. Okay, I found a hole in the wall. It was just sitting there. I'm gonna come inside this facility in Russia and find a note. Alright. Alright, I'm guessing I have to climb up the side of this thing and then drop down in. Maybe. Right? Totally was it. And then we also have that to look inside. But this is probably the last note for the story anyways. Let's try it. Totally not. It's just a whole lot of fucking text. Oh my god. Severse recording confidential. 54. First, we had heard a snap, you know, like a tree being brought down. I told Name Confidential to go check it out because it seemed like it was coming out of the chamber. Name Confidential stood up and went to check out the readings. He said everything was fine and then the doors started to bend, you know, bulge, as if being pumped by a balloon. As if you'd been pumping a balloon. Finally, the doors just burst into the room straight off the frame. Poor Name Confidential was standing in front of me, and those doors just wiped him out. I saw everything in slow motion. I thought someone was soon going to enter the room, the military, or maybe we were being attacked by the Americans. But nobody came. Only buried his face in his hand and started screaming. Like a wounded animal, I will never forget the sound of that scream. Then he stood up, turned his back to us, and his head spun around. He stood like that looking at us. I don't know how much time had passed, maybe a second, but for me it was an hour. I started to run. I shouted to run, save yourself, then finally fell to the ground. And jumped to his feet, as he wanted to say something, but his face, I don't know, Inspector! I think I've gone mad. Voice from the room, please continue, Dr. His face started falling apart, part by part, like fragments of a broken porcelain mask. Then objects started levitating, desks moving, we heard screaming and loud banging. Everyone started screaming. I screamed too. I felt like something was boiling inside of me. I had to escape. I started crawling. There was something split on the floor, but I kept crawling through it. I remember closing my eyes and moving forward from memory. I could only hear roars of screams until finally something exploded and everything went quite. I don't know how much time had passed. Quite? Quite. It says quite. I think it should say quiet. I don't know how much time had passed. When I lied motionless on the floor, at last I opened my eyes, but it was dark all around, you know. I felt I crawled into the corridor. I slowly stood up and saw that the end of the tunnel, the red emergency light was barely flashing. I began moving towards the end of the tunnel, every now and then stumbling on something. When I came close to the light, I froze. I closed my eyes again. Voice from the room, Doctor, you're doing great, please continue. Yes, of course. I apologize, but I don't know. I closed my eyes because I couldn't believe it. And at the end of the corridor went sideways to the left and right. Both directions there were people standing, melted together with objects, with the walls, you know, like mixed up. As if someone took a large spoon and stirred a part of the world. That was a whole lot of reading. Holy crap. I tripped up a lot too. Not as much as I normally do, but that was difficult. This corridor looks really promising. I can't wait to go down inside this dark fucking tunnel that a guy just got done telling me was super, super dangerous because people melted together. Uh-huh. Alright. Okay. Can I get in here? Nope. That's just... Light's gonna wiggle. Okay. Where's the electricity coming from? Ah! What? Ah! Ah! What the hell? Oh my god! Ah! Dude, doorway! Doorway, stop moving, doorway! Stop it! Doorway, this is not Inception. What the fucking hell? What? What the fuck? Ah! This game just got trippy as shit in like 2 seconds flat. There was no warning. None of the game has been like that yet. Oh my god.
Whoever you are, if you are reading these words, I beg of you, help us. We are in a place they call Post Office Box 5. I don't know where this is. I don't even know what year it is. They are not allowing anyone from the outside to have contact with us. They lock us up in cells, 4 in each. I saw dozens of cells like that. They talk about something they called Anomaly 7. Every day we undergo tests, research, tortures. I have seen how they kill people. I have seen terrible things. Write about it. Let the world know. They conduct the worst experiments possible. They have something that we call the fear chamber. There is no way to say what will happen to the person that ends up there. Some come back, but are no longer themselves. They are absent. Others are dragged out dead. Only few stay sane. I have seen a bright orange light which spoke to me in demonic voices and showed me things worse than any nightmare you can possibly dream. Sometimes people come out of there with broken bones, mutilated, crushed, irradiated, dismembered. I can't take it in anymore. Take away these images. There is a scientist amongst us. He said that during their sick experiments, they discovered something out of this world. They are trying to test it. The truth is that it is testing them. He told us that there are more places like this around the world, and there will come a day the gates of hell will open. You have to stop this. Destroy it. Destroy us. Kill us all. The center is governed by something that is called the Soviet Research Unit for Natural Phenomena. I have seen this on an ID card of the man that was interrogating me. He said we were prisoners, convicts, murderers, rapists, thieves. But that is not true. I have done nothing wrong. I hate them all. They call us subjects. No names, but subjects. I am Subject 73. I don't even remember my real name. I beg of you, please help us. Burn it all to the ground. If only this letter reached beyond the walls of the center. If only the guard who promised to take it has kept her promise. You have to do something. I swear by all that one holds sacred, you have to. My only cellmate, Anton, whispers in my ear that everything is going to be fine. That the orange light is singing in the voices of hundreds of angel choirs. Anton promised me that if I listen carefully to the singing, he will free me. Sometimes, however, I think that all of this does not exist. There is no prison. There are no bars. There are no doctors. There is no Anton. There's only this frightening, piercing orange light.
This story is getting deep. Seriously. There seems like there's a lot of stuff going on here. So the doctors were taking convicts and experimenting on them, which we knew about. This Anton guy keeps showing up. I'm guessing that's the freaking fire anomaly thing? Because that's how Sean Bean lost his mind too. And is shit gonna get down now that I close this out? What? The fucking... What? Stop it. What opened? What opened? What? Huh? 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 Desks are impenetrable. In case you didn't know this. Nothing can get through a desk. It's made of oak. You know how hard oak is? It's a pretty hard wood. He might be able to get through it. I feel like he's going through concrete right now. Maybe I should try to go to the door. Okay, don't kill me for a second. Alright? Alright, let's go to the door. Ha! What? Ha! Okay. Alright. Alright. What? Stop. Please. Just let me go down this long-ass corridor of nothingness and get out in the open. At that point in time, you can have as much fun down here in these hallways as you want to. I'm not gonna stop you. Nobody's gonna stop you. There's nobody else here. It's only me.
Time does not heal wounds.
It actually does, though, if they're physical wounds. Okay.
This truth was pounded into me by pain, cruelty, and lies.
Okay.
I learned from this. I remembered. It nearly touched the essence of my understanding, becoming the revelation of truth, when they dragged me down the corridor with my shattered bones. When they operated on me to observe the misplacement of my organs. When they put the worst nightmares into my head. When they closed me up, put me together again and revived me over and over to test the limits of my endurance. And when finally, after so many years, they told me my wife was dead. Time does not heal wounds.
Okay. Stuff just got freaky so quickly. Holy crap. Alright! So you may have noticed I've had a bit of a wardrobe change, and we've also changed positions. The reason for that is, I actually recorded what you just got done watching about 2 days ago, and I ended the recording because I didn't really know if there was an ending to the game or not. We got all the notes, but there was no, like, sequence or animation or anything like that, so I stopped recording, I looked it up on the internet. I didn't want to spoil anything, but I just wanted to see if there was indeed an ending to the game, and there is. So I'm gonna go check it out now. They said it's at the 4 pillars, and that's supposedly what the sound that you're hearing right now is. So we're gonna take this tent, teleport to this campsite, which is right by the 4 pillars. Okay, that's probably what the sound is then. It is not a rough Russian orgy, as I initially thought it was. It's in fact just floating pillars. I see those every day in my backyard. Oh. Huh? 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 Alright, Act 3.
And so, we have reached the end. Have you understood your role in my plan?
No, not at all.
No random victims. And
Oh.
nobody is completely innocent.
I thought I was pretty innocent, actually. I was just going to investigate some stuff. I don't, actually, at all.
When the gates to Section 22 open and the world will see true madness, you will understand that everything I had done was necessary.
Okay. I believe you, Sean Bean. It sounds like you've killed a lot of people. And, you're pretty pissed at the world. I don't fully understand why. I truly don't know who took whatever it was that you possessed, or what reason you have to hate the world as such. But, I can understand your pain. What? Ah! What? What? Sean Bean, stop whispering in my ass. Sean Bean, stop it. Sean Bean. I'm not even gonna follow this path. I'm gonna go up here to this light. I'm curious what's at this light. Is there candy? Huh? Is there other stuff? I'm gonna check it out. Because Sean Bean can dictate what I do. I'm my own man. I decide what my future holds. I decide what fate has in store for me, not fate itself. But rather, my own intuitions, my own choices. And this is creepy as all fucks. Alright. I guess I just need to go to it. Is he inside it? Don't be inside it. Don't be a jump scare. Ha! What? Huh? I don't know what just happened. I don't understand. So he was the one who killed the... Because that was a scream from one of the students, right? So he was the one who killed them then. He broke into their tent and killed them. So from my understanding, from my perspective anyways, he was the one who did. So we got the note saying that he was an outlaw, right? An outlaw escaped. Maybe that was him. So he escaped and such. He killed them in the tent when they were out doing a research. That is how he had the recollection of events the way he did. And then he got owned by the Section 22 and they experimented on him? Just let me know. I truly don't know. You know, just from closure, maybe I'll look up and see, you know, what exactly the story arc here was, because I feel like I am missing something, or I'm misinterpreting something. But, I believe that's the end of the game, though. That's the whole story wrapped up, and hopefully I can kind of seal in the gaps and stuff with what I find on the internet. But I'm gonna take this time while it does the credits to kind of just give my direct opinion on how things were in the game and such, and I typically don't do this, but given that this is a bought title, and it's about, I think it was 20 bucks when I bought it on Steam, I like the game. The graphics truly are beautiful. Atmosphere is just awesome in the game. It really creates a sense of just abandonment, I guess. You know, you're in this forest, the crushing ice and the wind and the snow and everything else that plays effect. It's awesome. Truly just creates a one-of-a-kind atmosphere. When you go into caves, even when there's nothing really there to scare you, it just sends a shiver up your spine. So truly, well done on that. And the voice acting had freaking Sean Bean. Okay, that's Sean Bean. I don't think you understand. That's awesome. Cons of the game, though, that I kind of wish things were different. I mentioned this before, but I kind of wish that they had more interaction with stuff. More control of your character, you have more stuff to kind of do in the world, rather than just find notes and walk around. The gameplay was kind of very simple in that aspect, you know? You kind of just explored, you found some notes, and that's pretty much it. It's almost like a Slender when you think about it, except the goal's not to find those 8 notes before you die, it's to find just all the notes to complete the story. Cool concept, but I wish I would have done a little bit more with that. The music's awesome. The sound's great in the game. I loved it. I thought it was good. I just wish I would have had more interaction with the environments, and I fell to the ground twice. That's... I mean, if I had my settings and stuff lowered, I can understand, but just to kind of fall to the ground twice and find as many bugs as I did, and there was typos in the notes, even though I butchered trying to read them, there was typos and stuff like that. Just little things like that just kind of take you out of the world. But all in all, good game. I would give this a positive on Steam. I would give it a thumbs up because I did enjoy it. But I don't know if I would recommend going out and buying it, just because I think there could be a lot more done with it, and I think there's a lot of other titles out there, I don't want to say more deserving, but stand out a little bit more in terms of all the aspects they bring in. All around good game, but I don't know if I would recommend it to go buy it, I think is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Words are confusing. So if you guys enjoyed this series, please let me know down in the comments below. Drop this video likes to let me know if you kind of enjoy series like this and you want more videos along these lines. Let me know if you want me to play something else, if you have another idea for any games. I'm always open to that kind of stuff. If you have not already, press the shiny subscribe button down below, because it'll keep you up to date on all of my videos like this and any future series that I do. Then you can come have fun with me, and we can bathe in champagne and ice cubes. It's gonna be really cold, just like the Russian outback. I feel like outback's not the word to use for that, but don't even worry about it. So thank you guys so much for watching this series, and I will see you next time. Bitch slap.
I have faith that you are safe on your last stop. You said a bright warm light will bring you home. Did you lie, my dear? Did you lie? The day is dark, I'm all alone. If you are there, just let me know. Just let me know. When the ashes all rise, the light shall fall. Will you find me? Will you find me when the sky